Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to teach you 7 essential ways to control the ball out of the air. So the first and easiest way to control the ball out of the air is using the inside of our foot, because we've got a nice wide surface area, and also it's very easy to get your body behind the ball. So even if your first touch isn't the cleanest, you've got your body behind it, you can readjust and control it with another part of the body. So a couple of things to bear in mind when you're controlling ball out of the air. The first thing is remaining on your toes. If you're on your toes, you're going to be a lot more agile, easier to move around. So if the ball's on its way and it changes flight, maybe it's curling, you can readjust to the flight of that ball at the last second. So now when it comes to actually controlling the ball, what we want to be doing is creating a cushion effect. So that means just bringing our body away from the ball so that we take the power and the spin out of it. I'm just going to show you the difference right now. So first example, if I meet the ball, the ball's going to get away from me. But now watch what happens when I bring my foot away from the ball at the last second. So ball comes in, bring my foot away. Now the ball's right here in front of me and I've got it under control. Another way we can control the ball with the inside of the foot, instead of keeping the ball close to us, if we have the space in front of us, we can actually take a directional first touch, which allows us to get on the attack quicker. Instead of controlling the ball, getting it down and then taking my first touch in this direction, if I can do it all in one motion, I'm just going to save those split seconds, which could be the difference between scoring a goal or not. So for this one, you need to be on your toes, nice low center of gravity, and as that ball arrives, you want to open out your body in the direction you want to go, and then instead of cushioning that ball, you're going to tap that ball out in front of you. So you are going to meet it, but you're going to have to work on this, getting to learn the different weight of the passes and seeing if you can control it out in front of you into the space while keeping it under control. So here's an example of that. Ball comes in, open up the body, and off we go. Another part of the foot we can use to control the ball out of the air is the laces, right on top of the foot here. And the benefits of using the top of the foot is that we can get the ball on the ground immediately. So as the ball's arriving, if you keep your foot low to the ground, it's more likely the ball's going to get on the ground quicker. If you have your foot higher up, the ball's going to pop up and it's going to bounce slightly. I'm going to show you the difference right here. So as the ball comes in, if I keep my foot up, I have to take a second touch to get the ball on the ground, even if it's a clean first touch. But if I keep my foot really low to the ground, about an inch above, look at the difference here. As the ball comes in, ball's already on the deck. An alternative way to control the ball with your feet is using the outside of the foot. The reason this is a good area, again, like the inside of the foot, very wide surface area. A little bit more tricky, but with practice, you'll get this one down. So what we're going to be doing is taking the ball out of the air, and at the last second, we're going to take our foot away to create that cushion effect. Alternatively, you can take the ball across your body. So if you're a winger, this is a great first touch for opening out and taking the ball down the line immediately. So I'll just demonstrate the 2 ways that you can control the ball with the outside of the foot. First way, as the ball comes in, you're just going to cushion it like this, immediately under control. Or if you've got the time and space, you can take a directional first touch by opening up the body as it comes and then down the line. Another way to control the ball out of the air is using the sole of our foot. And it's actually a lot more common than you think. And the perfect time to use it is when the ball is just about to bounce in front of you. Because if you let the ball bounce, it's very hard to get the ball under control as it's coming up from the ground at you. But if you can use the sole of the foot to take the bounce out of the ball, you're going to get that ball under control. Let me just demonstrate for you really quickly. So as the ball's coming in, looks like it's going to bounce. You can use the sole, or if you want to be a little bit more fancy like Marcelo does, as the ball's coming in, you can get behind it and you can get your sole on it like that. Completely up to you, but a very common area, an effective way to get the ball out of the air if it's just about to bounce. Another way to control the ball out of the air if it's just a little bit too high to control it with the feet is using the thigh, which is a really wide surface area, so it doesn't leave much room for error. So just like we do with our feet to control the ball, if we remove our thigh at the last second, create that cushion effect, we're going to keep the ball really close to us. Or if we have the time and space, we can open up our body, meet the ball with our thigh and push it in the direction we want to go to get on the attack quicker. So this is the first way. As the ball comes in, cushion it, the ball's under our control immediately. Or we can open up our body and then push it in the direction we want to go. Now, if the ball's too high to control it with our feet and too high to control it with our thighs, we can control it with the chest. So just like the other first touches, if we bring our chest away from the ball at the last second, we're going to be able to control the ball and keep it close to us. But also we can take the ball in the direction we want to go just by opening up our body, meeting the ball with our chest and pushing it. So the first example here is cushioning the ball. Ball comes in, cushion it, get it under control, or I can open up my body and get on the move immediately. And the final first touch I'm going to show you today is controlling the ball over your shoulder, using the top of the foot once again, your laces, but the technique is slightly different. So the technique for this one, obviously we definitely need to be keeping our eye on the ball at all times to judge where the ball is going to be in front of us when we make contact with it. But our foot can be doing one of two things. If we want to keep the ball close to us, we're going to point our toes towards us to create a nice cushion so that we can get the ball down under control. But alternatively, if we want to take the touch in front of us, we just need to angle our foot and then we can control the ball but also push it out in front of us at the same time. So here's the two examples. First one, hook towards us. That's going to allow the ball to stay out in front of us. Second one, pushing out in front of you. So there we go guys, 7 essential ways to control the ball out of the air. And if you want to master your first touch, make sure you've checked out Controlo, my very own 7-day first touch training program. I'm going to put the link in the description for you, which will take you over to my website where you can get the 7-day training program to take your first touch to the next level. But if you enjoyed today's video, make sure you smash the like button, hit the subscribe button for weekly training videos, and I will see you guys in my next video.